The FTC says Amazon tricked customers into getting Prime subscriptions and then made it difficult to cancel them.
Millions of people thought they were just checking out. A simple purchase, a routine order on Amazon, until they realized they'd signed up for something they didn't mean to. Today, Amazon is paying the price, and 35 million Prime members are about to receive real money because of it. In one of the largest consumer settlements in American history, Amazon has agreed to pay a staggering $2.5 billion.
Amazon and our executives have always followed the law, and this settlement allows us to move forward.
After federal regulators accused it of something explosive, designing sophisticated subscription traps that quietly nudged millions of customers into Prime, and then exiting feels like a maze with no map. According to the Federal Trade Commission, this wasn't a glitch. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was engineered. A system built with precision, guiding shoppers step by step into a subscription they never fully agreed to. And once inside, the way out was buried behind layers of confusion, friction, and frustration. A dark pattern by design. A cancellation button you practically needed a compass to find.
So now Amazon is starting to pay out customers up to $51 per person. If you're entitled to an automatic refund, you should get an email from Amazon asking you to claim the money through PayPal or Venmo. You can also choose to get a check in the mail.
The settlement may close the case, but it also opens a bigger question. How many other digital platforms are quietly doing the same? The FTC says it all came down to something deceptively simple: the challenged enrollment flow. Those seemingly harmless pages, the single-page checkout, the shipping options screen, the Prime Video pop-ups, weren't just part of the shopping experience. They were strategically engineered funnels pointing to one outcome: enroll now. Cancel later, if you can. For years, customers complained. They clicked no thanks, only to find themselves mysteriously billed for Prime anyway. Others tried to cancel and were dragged through a digital obstacle course. Screen after screen, option after option, each one pushing the same message. Are you sure? What about a free month? Don't you want to keep your benefits? By the time they reached the final step, many felt exhausted. Some quit halfway through, others simply gave up. And every one of those frustrated users became something else in Amazon's system. A statistic, a revenue stream, another data point feeding the Prime empire. But the FTC wasn't looking away. After a multi-year investigation, they dropped the hammer. $1.5 billion in customer refunds, $1 billion in penalties, $2.5 billion in total. That civil penalty alone is the largest in FTC rule violation history. And the refund is the second biggest payout the agency has ever secured. FTC Chairman Andrew Ferguson didn't mince words. He said Amazon used practices designed to manipulate consumers. And now, quote, "We're putting billions of dollars back into Americans' pockets." So here's the part everyone actually cares about. Are you getting money from this? If you signed up for Amazon Prime anytime between June 23, 2019 and June 23, 2025, you might be owed a payout of up to $51. No forms. No waiting. No maze of steps. Ironically, none of the hoops Amazon once made you jump through. Why? Because the FTC didn't just fine Amazon. They forced the company to identify every eligible customer and automatically send the payment. And those payouts are already landing in people's PayPal and Venmo accounts. But if yours doesn't show up immediately, don't stress. Starting December 24th, anyone who qualifies, but wasn't auto-processed, will get an official notice explaining how to file a claim and collect what they're owed. In other words, if Amazon steered you into Prime, this might be the moment it finally pays you back. If Amazon sends your refund digitally, the clock starts ticking immediately. You'll have 15 days to accept the payment through PayPal or Venmo. Ignore it, or simply miss the notification. And Amazon is required to mail a physical check straight to the shipping address linked to your Prime account. But that check comes with its own deadline. You'll have 60 days to cash it. After that, it expires. No reissues. No second chances. And here's the bigger catch. The entire refund process, digital payouts and physical checks, must be completed within 90 days. Not by Amazon's choice, but by court order. The countdown has already started. If you're owed money, this is your one and only window to claim it. Amazon never admitted wrongdoing. They say they always followed the law. But the settlement tells a different story. A story about design, influence, and the thin line between persuasion and manipulation. The question now is how this changes the future of online subscriptions. Because if regulators just forced one of the biggest companies in the world to pay billions, you can expect every other tech giant to take notice. In the end, a simple click turned into a historic payout. And for millions of Prime customers, that click is finally paying them back. If you want to know whether your refund is on the way, or how Amazon's settlement could reshape online shopping, hit subscribe. This is the Instant Angle, bringing clarity to the stories that shape your world.